Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again, sharing the message with you about God's love for you and how God has kept his eyes on you and always sending someone out to guide you according to God's love. Unfortunately, you didn't get it, you didn't hear it, and we are today where we are. Today, I'd like to share with you a newspaper article from the St. Paul Insight News. It was produced Tuesday, January 18th, 1994. It's a commentary and editorial opinion. Why I wanted to be mayor of the city of St. Paul. And it reads thus. St. Paul, for a lot of people, has been a very productive city. But at the same time, over the past several years, there has been a constant increase in criminal activity. Crime is up, domestic violence, assault, burglary, robbery, rape, etc. I predict an obvious increase in the same kinds of crimes this coming year, the next, and the next. There will be an increase because the solutions to these problems have not been addressed. In the past administrations of Jim Scheibel and the new administration of Norm Coleman will do likewise. Neither individual had or has an answer. This will become clear when some of the federal economic programs such as NAFTA kick in. In my opinion, many people will lose their jobs, which is nothing new to minorities. However, it will be white people losing this time. This act alone will increase hatred amongst the people because the system has programmed the people to blame one another while it keeps on usurping. As your mayor, I would have been there to defend your interest and settle for nothing less. Can you imagine having the voice of the city behind the mayor? Here's an example of what I mean. My campaign manager is disabled. He was railroaded out of his residence by Wilder representatives who were empowered by the courts. Now, as if that isn't bad enough, this man filed a claim with Social Security over a year ago. 6 months ago, he had an appeals hearing where it was determined he has a compensatory disability. He was told he could expect payment in 90 days. It has been 6 months. He hasn't received a penny. He's moved around from shelter to shelter or walked the streets all night long when the shelters are full, rather than a burden to others. The coldest night of the year, he sought shelter between the buildings downtown. How long should this continue? If it's long enough for the system to turn this innocent man into a criminal, you the people will pay. Yet, the new mayor says the answer is more police, more jails, and stiffer penalties. When the effects of NAFTA that sets in, and many white people and sisters lose their job, unemployment runs out, they can potentially become criminals. So I say to you, your color does not make you right or wrong. Your money does not make you special. But compassion will teach you that people rank above systems. As your mayor, I would have called forth the greatness that lies dormant in all of you. Norm Coleman and the next governors I did are as old as the white man himself. If this system and he ain't about to change, or should I say, it's his system and he ain't about to change. In my opinion, the citizens of St. Paul have been had and will continue to be so until we change the system. A white man, a black man, or any other man would act the same under the present system. I am for change of the system. That's why I wanted to be your mayor. That was in St. Paul, Minnesota, back in 1984. And what was that all about? That was about God reaching out to the citizens of St. Paul saying, I love you and I want to help you. I want to help you out of your dying situation. But you must accept my help. You must be appreciative and engage yourselves. But for one reason or another, it didn't happen. Yet I want to thank you so very much for giving me this your time. Bye-bye.